Hello. Today is the 11th of February, 2022. It's a beautiful, cool winter day again here in Northern California. I've been looking at the first chapter of the Tao Te Ching. I read it to you from a translation of my own in a book called Walking the Tao. Talking about a path is not the same as walking that path. The Tao contains both the walk and the talk. Concepts are not the same as reality itself. The Tao contains both the concepts and the reality. Our thinking mind separates. Our Tao mind unites. Yet our thinking mind can be the gate that opens into our Tao mind. This gate is often hidden. It's hidden by the confusion of culture, but it remains waiting always. In that first chapter of the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu sets up his premise that underlines all of his philosophical Taoist thought. That is, concepts and words and ideas are not the same thing as the direct experience of life. When a child is born, there's nothing but direct experience. There's the cacophony of sounds and a multitude of colors and sensations that are frightening and wondrous, and there's really nobody there to even process it. It's just an undifferentiated unity. That's the content of the Tao mind, the essential self. Then as the child develops, the brain creates literal conglomerations of energetic synapses, of pathways in the brain that create conceptual thinking. Mother goes by for the 25th time and the child begins to think, there it goes again, there it goes again. And eventually putting sounds together with the sights, that's mama, that's a ball, that's a dog. And from there it cascades into ever more complex separation of life into individual things, all the way down to splitting the atom and subatomic particles. Our conditioned mind is all about separating things into their component parts. And at the same time, there's this Tao mind underlying all of it that's waiting and observing, and it's the essential self. And we wonder sometimes when we talk about the flow of Taoist thought and the flow of living in a wu way or an effortless sort of living, why it's so hard. It's natural to us to live and do and act spontaneously and effortlessly without resistance and without second thinking. But that natural quality has been overlaid by the conditioned mind. That's just the way humans develop. The question is that thinking mind with all of its little knots of concepts and ideas and opinions and experiences, is that going to remain our identity? When someone asks us, who are you? Is that what we're going to answer? Whatever conditioned identity pops into our mind at the moment, I'm this, I'm that, I think this, I believe that. Or can we answer, I don't know. I'm part of this mysterious unfolding of the cosmos, and I don't know from one moment to the next who I am. And that wondrous sense of openness to experience, direct experience of life, is always waiting for us. The Tao mind, the unconditioned mind, the essential self, the uncarved block, has not disappeared. It's been overlaid, it's been damped down, it's been hidden, but it remains always, and we sense it. We see it at various times. It just pops up and there's a sense of, I'm just here. One friend of mine said that he notices it upon awakening. There's that little infinitesimally small moment when he's awake and conscious, and yet he has not yet remembered who he is. And there's just that awareness. And then comes the flood of the day. Oh, my foot hurts. I've got to do this. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm this, and this is happening, and this is happening, and on into the day goes. But there's one little moment when there was just pure awareness. Now, our conditioned mind, our thinking mind, is part of who we are. The question is, can we use it as a gateway into who we really are? Or do we believe the nonsense it tells us that it is who we are? I'll leave you with the question. Who are you? Nice to be with you.